Today on 22 April, Archangel Michael has been trying to reach you. This will make you cry hard. They are fighting over you. Someone said you are. Archangel Michael says, the silence you felt lately is not absence, it's divine movement. In rooms you've never entered, your name is being spoken in fear and desperation. Someone has confessed the truth, and it has started a war. You are not just someone passing through life. You are someone who was born with a divine inheritance, something very big and very hidden. And now that truth has started to surface, chaos is breaking out. The person who once stole from you is no longer sleeping peacefully. They know the secret has slipped from their control. They know that the rightful owner, you, is awakening. This secret was buried years ago, perhaps before you even understood the power you carry. It was passed down through blood, through spirit, through promises broken by others. But it was never lost, only hidden. Tap Amen to get blessing 333. There is something that belongs to you: land, wealth, a position, or a powerful document. It was removed from your path through manipulation, and those who took it hoped you'd never find out. But the time has come. The spiritual gates have opened. And now that the truth is breathing again, even your enemies are shaking. They are fighting over who gets to keep what was stolen, but none of them can hold it anymore. Heaven has declared it's returning to its rightful place, you. You may feel heaviness in your chest. That's your soul remembering what it almost forgot. You are not lost, you were hidden for a divine reason. Type Amen to get blessing 799. A woman has broken the silence. She whispered your name in a room filled with those who tried to replace you. That one act caused all of them to turn on each other. This woman wasn't innocent, but guilt has taken over. Her tongue slipped in fear. Now they are trying to silence her before more is revealed. You may feel sudden anger or tears today. That's because your spirit knows a major truth is pushing through. You're being prepared for revelation. The thing they buried is rising. And this time, no lie will hold it down. You are the key that unlocks the entire mystery. Type Amen to get blessing 414. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Someone called you foolish years ago. They said you'd never know what was taken. But today, they are panicking because you are closer than ever. The inheritance, the access, the spiritual power, it's vibrating through your being again. You don't have to touch it to know it's near. You can feel it. The person who took it isn't fighting to keep it, they're fighting to stop others from taking it before you do. That's how sacred it is. That's how powerful your name has become. Come and I claim what is mine. If your soul feels the shift, something ancient is activating around you. Type Amen to get blessing 1200. Archangel Michael says, divine justice does not delay. It strikes when the time is right, and the time is now. The reason you felt confusion and heaviness is because spiritual doors were moving behind the scenes. There was resistance, but the pressure is now bursting open. A lawyer or official will soon say something strange to you. They may not know the full truth, but they'll hint. Listen with spiritual ears. You were once removed from a list. Now your name is being written again. This time in fire. No one can cross it out. Type Amen to get blessing 5888. A man who once protected the secret is now being haunted by dreams. He sees your face. He sees the moment everything returns to you. He is trying to delay what can no longer be stopped. He may contact you. Don't be fooled. He wants to stay in control of what's already been taken from his hands. You don't need to argue. You don't need to prove anything. The divine records already confirm your identity. Every lie is now leaking, every secret is now screaming. And the truth is louder than their fear. Type Amen to get blessing 9054. Here's an old folder, hidden drawer, or forgotten file that holds part of your story. It was meant to be thrown away, but something preserved it. A person you've never met will stumble upon it, and they will feel something. It's something is your energy, imprinted on the truth they tried to bury. You are about to receive a call, letter, or message that unlocks part of this mystery. It may seem simple, but it will carry the weight of everything they've been trying to hide. The energy around your name is changing, it is glowing in places it was once erased. Tap Amen to get blessing October 2003. This is not just about money or property. It's about divine power. Your name is tied to something spiritual and ancestral. They used fear to silence the bloodline. But you are the one who woke up. You are the one they hoped would never remember. Now the skies are moving. The earth is shaking and the hidden vault is unlocking. Archangel Michael is standing at your side. His sword is cutting through every false ownership, every stolen title. Type Amen to get blessing April 2021. You are about to walk into a season where what was denied will be delivered. What was delayed will be doubled, what was hidden will now shout your name in the light. Someone tried to sell what was yours, but the transaction has failed spiritually. Their hands are now empty and their conscience is burning. They used forged words, fake agreements, and secret meetings to keep you out. But every step they took was recorded in the spiritual realm. Judgment is falling fast now. A woman involved in this deception is breaking down emotionally. Her health, peace, and reputation are falling apart because she touched something holy. Type Amen to get blessing February 2012. Someone is searching for you now, not to hurt you, but to confess. They've realized that holding your truth has cursed their own path. Expect a conversation that begins strange and ends with truth. You will know they are involved when your heart begins to race unexpectedly. Do not fear their tears, do not accept their excuses. Let truth speak louder than apology. Your hands were meant to carry this blessing. Your voice was meant to be heard through this restoration. Tap Amen to get blessing June 2006. You may start seeing repeated numbers, glowing dreams, and familiar symbols that feel ancient. This is not your imagination. These are ancestral memories waking up. You're not just reclaiming for yourself. You're breaking chains for those who came before you. You are the first in your bloodline to stand fully awake. Archangel Michael says, the inheritance they locked away has a spiritual lock, and only your presence can open it. Your name carries the energy that resets the truth. The people who once laughed at your pain will now whisper about your strength. They won't be able to ignore what's coming to you. Tap Amen to get blessing 7333. There is a letter someone never sent you. It holds vital information. That letter still exists, and heaven is guiding it to your hands. Once you read it, the pieces will begin to fall into place. The confusion you carried for years will suddenly feel fully. They thought they buried you in silence, but all they did was delay the roar that's now rising from your soul. You were born with this power. No human can transfer it. It belongs to you alone. Type Amen to get blessing. August 1950. A house, a land, a title, or a hidden vault, they all carry your spiritual print. You may not have touched them yet, but they are vibrating with your name. Someone said you don't deserve it. That was the lie that started the war, but today, the truth is louder. You were born for it. The fights happening behind your back are proof that something real is involved. They're not arguing over fantasy. They're wrestling over your divine portion. The heavens are shifting everything back to your favor. You are about to receive a spiritual key. Tap Amen to get blessing 5005. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. There is a dream you once had that felt too big, too strange, too impossible, but the dream was a preview of what was hidden, and now the curtain is lifted. Expect a stranger to say something that sounds too accurate. That's your confirmation. The divine is now speaking through unexpected mouths. What you thought was a loss was only a delay. What you feared was over is about to begin again in glory. You were never meant to fight for what's yours. It was always meant to be returned to you by divine order. Type Amen to get blessing February 2020. Your face is now appearing in visions. Those who betrayed you are haunted by the image of your eyes. I can't run from what they've done. They wanted to erase your presence. But now their world is being rewritten with your name in fire. The hidden vault will open soon, not just physically, but spiritually, and when it does, you will feel a wave of release. Like breathing for the first time in years. Get ready. The truth is not just arriving. It's crashing down like thunder. Type Amen to get blessing 1407. You are being pulled into a divine spotlight. Live for fame, but for truth. Because the world needs to see what happens when the rightful one returns. They will try to delay one final time, but delays can no longer hold in this season. The pressure of justice is too strong. The very paper they tried to hide is now glowing in the eyes of the one about to bring it to you. A judge, a messenger, an employee, someone is the divine courier. They are bringing your restoration with trembling hands, because they feel the sacred energy attached to it. Tap Amen to get blessing March 1944. A box that holds something very old will be reopened. Inside is proof of everything they denied. Your name is written, faded but eternal, in a space they swore you never touched. This item was passed down through generations, but greed intercepted it. Still, it waited for you. It never bonded with another because it was spiritually sealed for your energy only. Those who handled it illegally are now experiencing strange misfortunes. Broken sleep, financial loss, betrayal by their own. That's not karma, it's divine justice. A shift will occur at night. You may wake up suddenly as if something is calling you. That's your spirit preparing to receive what's been hidden. Type him in to get blessing 7991. Says, the sacred thing they are fighting over can no longer be hidden. Your spirit has risen too high. Your light is too strong to be ignored now. The thief is now being exposed by their own allies. Greed has turned them against each other. Each wants a piece of what only belongs to you. Let them fight. Do not step into their drama. Your focus must remain forward because the divine cord is ready to hand it all back to you. You are being crowned in silence first, and the world will witness your divine return. Type Amen to get blessing 9246. You'll begin to see the number 3 repeatedly. 3 messages, 3 knocks, 3 signs in a single day. This is no coincidence. This is the Trinity of truth, justice, and revelation aligning. An older man, who once acted like your protector, knew more than he said. He thought he was saving you by staying silent, but silence helped the thieves. Now even he is being pushed by divine pressure. He will speak, and once he does, everything begins to unravel in your favor. Your name is about to echo in a place you thought had forgotten you forever. Type Amen to get blessing 3370. There is a contract they forged, but it has a fatal error. The date doesn't match. The seal is off. The witness is fake. That's your proof. You don't need to fight with emotion. You need to let the evidence speak. You are not going back to who you were before this pain. You're stepping into a version of yourself who knows what belongs to them. They're watching you now, wondering how you found out, but it's not you. It's divine exposure. Type Amen to get blessing 10,014. The hidden treasure is not just material, it is spiritual influence. You were chosen to carry a legacy that impacts generations. Someone who envied your light tried to swap your place with another, but they forgot. You were marked by spirit, not just by signature. Now, everything they built on your foundation is sinking. They are being swallowed by their own lies. You don't need revenge, you don't need permission. You only need to step forward. It's already yours. Type Amen to get blessing 7166. A final conversation will be offered to you. It will come with a false smile, but beneath it is fear. Don't be fooled by their apology. They want access again. But access to you is being divinely guarded now. There's a gate in the spirit that only you can walk through, everyone else will be blocked. You will be restored in a way that makes others speechless. You will be honored in a way no one can deny. Type Amen to get blessing February 1977. This inheritance was supposed to be yours years ago, but even time can't erase divine intention. What's yours will circle back, no matter how far it was thrown. A hidden witness is coming forward. Someone who saw it all. Someone who has nothing left to lose. Their confession will be the final piece. Their truth will collapse the mountain of lies. Get ready. The doors are opening, and behind them is everything they said you'd never touch. Type Amen to get blessing 1700. You will not cry tears of pain much longer. Your next tears will be sacred release. The kind that only come when truth, justice, and peace arrive together. Your restoration will not just be spiritual. It will be physical, emotional, and public, and when you rise, nothing and no one will ever be able to take it from you again. Type Amen to get blessing 8822. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. You will notice people from your past suddenly becoming silent. Not because they've forgotten you, but because they are watching what's about to come to you. Their guilt speaks louder than their words now. One of them was warned not to bid and meld, but temptation overpowered their wisdom. Now they carry shame in every breath, knowing they stood between you and what is yours. The gift that's returning is not ordinary. It's wrapped in spiritual fire. No thief can touch it again without being burned. The person who tried to take your position is having strange dreams, visions of falling, of losing control, of hearing your name in echoes. That's the sound of heaven reminding them, this was never theirs. Type Amen to get blessing 4441. There's a room in an old building where your documents were once stored. That room was locked away, but it wasn't destroyed. A clerk or worker is about to discover your file during a random audit. That's how divine timing works. Just when they thought it was buried for good, heaven placed a hand on it and said reveal. A strange coincidence will place your name into someone's hands. They will feel compelled to search further. That's divine instruction in disguise. The exposure will be slow at first, then sudden and unstoppable. And every hidden lie will collapse like paper in a storm. Type Amen to get blessing 3570. Archangel Michael says, a final spiritual blow is coming to the one who mocked your absence. They thought removing you meant replacing you. But they did realize you were never replaceable. You were divinely selected, not conveniently chosen. That means nothing can override your position. Not time. Not manipulation, not documents. A signature they faked will come back to haunt them. Because your energy isn't tied to ink, it's tied to legacy. This legacy has waited patiently, but now it's breaking free to return home to you. Type Amen to get blessing 9912. Your eyes may feel heavy these days, your sleep may come in waves. That's your body responding to the shift. When spiritual gates open, the body senses the rush before the mind understands it. They didn't just take a thing, they tried to take your identity. They tried to rewrite your history. But heaven kept a master copy. Now, like thunder rolling from a far-off storm, the truth is gathering momentum. It's coming louder and closer. And when it hits, it will bring everything back. They can't outrun what's written in Eli, they can only watch it return to you. Type Amen to get blessing 5403. You'll soon be standing in front of something familiar, but you won't know why it makes your heart race. That's because your soul remembers it, even if your mind doesn't. Here's a building, a place, or a symbol that holds your past. When you come near it, something will awaken inside you. That's not a coincidence. It's memory meeting destiny. And the moment you see it, the battle will begin to end. There is no stopping what's already moving. The skies are clearing for your full return. Type Amen to get blessing 7227. The voice in your dream may say a name or a number. Pay attention. It is a spiritual clue tied to the hidden truth. Don't dismiss these signs. They are bread rooms leading you to what's been kept from you for too long. You were never meant to chase what was stolen. It was always meant to find you when you were strong enough to hold it. That moment has arrived, your spirit is ready. Your hands are steady, and your name is rising in realms both seen and unseen. Type Amen to get blessing 1109. The ones who laughed at your absence will soon whisper in fear at your return. The very hands that pushed you away will tremble when they see what's coming toward you now. You are not the same person who was hurt. You've become fire. You've become thunder. And the world is about to see what happens when the rightful one awakens. They hid the truth, but heaven recorded everything, and now, line by line, word by word, it's being rewritten in your favor. Your enemies are being scattered. Your inheritance is being delivered. Type Amen to get blessing June 1936. Now it is done, the battle has been seen. The evidence has risen. And what once caused your tears is about to fuel your triumph. This was never just about reclaiming what was lost. This was about discovering who you are. And now the whole world will know your name again, not in pain, but in worry. Your rise cannot be stopped. Your name cannot be replaced. And your purpose cannot be stolen. Type Amen to get blessing 4400, even after all the lies, even after all the forged words, they are now realizing one thing too late: you were the rightful owner all along. No matter how far they push the truth, it has found its way back. And this time, it's not knocking gently. It's breaking the door open. There are documents floating through systems now, files being rescanned. Records being flagged without anyone touching them. It's divine reversal in motion. Someone who once denied your name is now whispering it in rooms they thought you'd never enter. They are preparing themselves not for your return, but for the consequences of your awakening. There is no more running. There is no more hiding. The truth has awakened its master, you. Type Amen to get blessing July 1974. The old foundation they built on deception is beginning to shake. You may hear about disagreements, sudden financial issues, legal trouble. These are all signs that their time is up. The spiritual gates above you are wide open now. What was once sealed by fear is now being unsealed by force. A photo, an email, or an old voicemail may reserve as soon. When you hear it or see it, you'll feel something in your bones shift. That's your confirmation. The walls they built to block you are crumbling. Your name is echoing in places you were once erased from. Type Amen to get blessing March 1980. They thought you'd stay quiet forever. They thought the pain would bury you, but instead they birthed you a bird. Now every word they spoke to erase you is being undone. Every document they altered is being reversed. Every soul they turned against you is beginning to feel the truth rise inside them. Someone is watching you from a distance right now. They're wondering how much you know, and they're terrified of what happens when you finally speak. But you won't need to scream. Your presence will speak louder than any confession ever could. Type Amen to get blessing 9009 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Your journey was never to make you small. It was to sharpen you for this moment. You were molded in silence, trained in shadows, and prepared through heartbreak. Now the light has found you, and with it comes everything they buried. The real signature, the real blessing, the real ownership, he is not lost. It was sealed until now. You're about to be given access to something you didn't even know was locked in your name. Type Amen to get blessing 6610. Says, the sword of truth has already landed, the seals are open. The fraud is exposed. You may not understand why this battle found you, but heaven always knew. You were born into this role. Born to reclaim, born to restore. This isn't just restoration, it's revelation. A full truth, not bits and pieces, not rulers. The whole, pure, divine truth is rushing in like a storm of justice, and you are standing right at the center of it, where you were always meant to be. Type Amen to get blessing 4111. This marks the final echo of their deception. The very system that once hid the truth is now the one exposing it. Divine irony is unfolding beautifully. A person who once ignored your cry will now be forced to witness your rise. They'll try to reconnect, but it's too late. You don't need their validation anymore. You don't need permission to stand in your truth. You never did. You only needed alignment. Now that you have it, no force on earth can delay what's rushing toward you. Type Amen to get blessing February 1988, and as of this moment, the skies above your life are clear. The battle is over. The silence has broken. The return is activated. Let the world say what it wants, let the liars scatter. Let the thieves run. You are not who they said you were. You are greater, and now they know. The truth didn't just survive, it has arrived, and it has found its rightful home. Type Amen to get blessing 10,000. If you wish to express your support further,